Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke. We have a very good and very interesting topic for today's show, uh, in which it is Senator Bernie Sanders made a great pitch to President Biden, proving his idea or plan would save Social Security for more than 7 decades. Yes, you heard me right. The idea or the plan that Senator Bernie Sanders has, and that he made the pitch to President Biden about, uh, would save and fund Social Security for more than 7 decades. So let's get right into this. Uh, Let me read you a bit of the article that came from Yahoo Finance. Okay, here it is. Senator Bernie Sanders, who's the independent from Vermont, trying to convince President Joe Biden to embrace a plan that would fully fund Social Security for more than 7 decades, as well as raise benefits by $2,400 a year. Today, Senator Bernie Sanders met with President Biden to discuss his proposal to raise taxes on investment income and to apply payroll taxes to employment income above $250,000 rather than limiting the tax to the first $160,000 in employment earnings as under current law. Doing so would stabilize the program's finances for 75 years, according to the Social Security actuary. Senator Bernie Sanders also wants to increase benefits by $200 a month for everyone receiving Social Security. So, I'm not a rocket scientist, but this sounds like a pretty damn good plan or idea. And this would save Social Security for 75 more years, ladies and gentlemen. 75 years. Honestly. So that would help fix a whole lot of things right there alone, ladies and gentlemen. And I know in my prior episode I said that we wouldn't be talking much about politics, because I wanted to get other topics in. But when I read this article, ladies and gentlemen, I had to talk about this. This is a truly magnificent plan. I'm in my book anyhow, but yes, there's going to be a lot of naysayers out there, you know, especially a lot of conservative Republicans, you know, who only want to help their filthy rich friends and don't want to help, regular people. So, but ladies and gentlemen, I also want to remind everybody that Senator Bernie Sanders has been an advocate and a fighter for Social Security and Medicare for decades. For decades. So this plan, ladies and gentlemen, would really be like an absolute blessing Okay. And I really hope that this passes through. This would save so much. This would save so much, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and so you know, again, like I said, I'm sure the Republicans are going to say no, 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 no. You know, especially the really conservative ones. Maybe some moderate, uh, more lenient Republicans would say yes to this plan. You know, no, there's a good chance that that might happen. But of course, definitely all the Democrats would really be behind this bill. So, um, and then that way it can pass. So, um, I kudos to Senator Bernie Sanders, and I'm glad that this was made to the public about this idea, this plan that he has. You know, and we really need to promote this plan because this would really help. This would really, really help the economy as help the elderly people and people with disabilities and stuff like that. This would really benefit a tremendous amount of people. So, um, I'm still in shock by this plan that he has. I mean, I was so happy when I read it that I had to share this with you guys. And so I think that we should really stand behind Bernie Sanders on his idea because this is really good. You know, this could really help your loved ones, even. Think about all your loved ones, the elderly, uh, or if you have loved ones that are disabled. Think about how this would really help them and a whole lot of other people at the same time. We have to stand by and help the elderly people, you know, because they're the ones that really help uh, build up this country, you know. Um, for so long, the elderly have uh, done everything that they could to help uh, make a better society. Now it's our turn to really help them, you know, for all the people with disabilities out there. We need to stand by and help them too. We really do. So, um, I truly hope that if President Biden is listening to this episode, I truly, truly hope that he stands behind this bill. And I truly hope that all the Democrats stand behind this bill. And I also really, truly hope that at least the moderate Republicans would stand behind this bill. We all need to work together. So let's do this. Let's get this done. So now, with that being said, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. You guys can check out all the items on there. We made some changes on there. We made some drastic changes. We've taken off a lot of the items that used to be on there. We only just kept a handful of items on the website. So wanted to let everybody know that. Uh, and I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. You guys could check out all the pages on there. And um, with that, take care, everybody. Bye.